Woke up this morning, so that was a bad start. Had a warm feeling in my crotch. Got fingered so rough last night I'm fair game for urinary tract infection, but I'm always up for it. So I turned around to yawn for a cheeky spoon, only to find that my sexy Swedish gal was MIA. Not in the bamboo bang sense, but in the sense that she wasn't fucking there. So I pushed the world down and hauled my sweet fucking feet across the floor. My eyes caught a sorry sight. Saw a note left on the dresser. Said, "You got things to learn. Better come find me." And I thought there's nothing worse than a disappearing dyke. Went looking for a spoon and left howling at the moon. Was angling for a kiss and lost my Swedish miss. If there's one thing I don't like, it's a disappearing dyke. So I grabbed a glass of gin and downed it. Put on my suit, slapped on a bit of the face, and went out to find my sexy Swede. So I went down to my old stomping ground, the university, to see if she was having a bit of a study. Walking past the lake and saw a passing duck. Felt my little legs shake. Felt down on my luck, because ducks ain't very nice. I asked about my search and flapping toward a tack. He found a duckish perch. He gave a blank whack, and the duck said, "Trouble in paradise." And I said, "Ooh." Never met a duck that wasn't a sick fuck. But he pointed his beaky bill to a note on the ground held down by a glass of vodka. The note said, "Sure, the music department's great, but it doesn't have enough scales." So I downed the vodka and got out of that shitstorm of a campus. Walked right on past the new mall for all the western suburbs mums and got on the train back Perth ways. Aboriginal man in the corner said, "Oi miss, you got a durry?" I said, "Sorry mate, I'm all out of Marlboros." And he kicked up a fuss and he kicked up a stir and he said, "You fucking bitch, you fucking racist white bitch." And I said, "Step back. I'm 136 Indigenous." So I got off the train at Subi and walked up to our favourite park. Great mosaic lizard statues springing from the ground, so fucking pretty. Gerald the cat sat on number one, licking his crotch, and I said, "Gerald, buddy, you seen my Swedish gal today? My sexy Swede's gone astray, dragon tattoo and all." And Gerald said, "That fuck ain't fair, the duck from before spoke English." But he meowed again and poured toward a note on the ground, held down by a shot glass of tequila. Note said, "Sure, I like lizards, but I prefer my company even more cold-blooded." And I saw the sun going down, and I thought, "Oh, fuck, it's that time again." So I shot at the tequila and went to all lost lesbians go after dark. We call it the courthouse. That place where we all go to be judged. Know what happens in there? Sin! So I stepped in line and flashed the ID and strolled into the formless mass of "Please fuck me, someone, anyone." Partying is such sweet sorrow. Studies of the gays prove that they're really fucking homosexual. So I was having a look around, always got to be ready for a fuck or a fight, deciding whether to get a Corona or hit the hard stuff. And my boy Andrew wanders up, drunk off his dick, and I say, "Hey Andy, you seen my sexy Swede today?"
So that fuck I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm nothing. Nothing. I'm a fucking mad dog. Have a cigarette for us. I'm busted up to use. I'm a single. No, that's not. I'm a woodland nymph. Good nanny in your family. I thought I had a box. Ruined, all ruined. When I get home, I realize there's two perfect pieces of eggshells placed over my nipples. I try not to regret anything, but sometimes mistakes really do pile up on a person. When I eulogize, I hope to be described as country, high-fiving a millionaire. And I'm nothing but a well-dressed inventor. Well, none of us will matter when my Enya cover band takes off.
And Andy went back to the dance floor for a bit of a drink. And I saw my Scandi beauty. She caught my eye and sauntered over, smirking Scandinavially. I said, "Hey girl, been missing your kissing all day." Before she could reply, the duck crept over her shoulder and said, "Bitch, this puss belongs to me now." I said, "Hey duck, you fuck. You had it in for me, now I'm nothing but a schmuck." And Swedish shrugged, stuck her tongue down his gill and said, "Sorry baby, lesbianism is out, ductuality is in. So sorry. I know how much you love me." I said, "No worries, thundercunt. The order of a duck's back." She laughed and condescended to hand me a glass of absinthe. I held the glass in front of me. She said, "Here, baby, the last glass I can give you." I took a great big swig and held the glass in front of me, muscles tensing for the big push. And I got fully perked on